Sorry, chat. Sorry.
Is currently laying in wait.
It didn't miss anything. We were basically here.
Aware.
I like that they did a slow pistol just to buy some time.
Has gone dirty.
What happened? They tried for aiming control, it didn't work.
Saturate out and then swing. Got Cushy as well to assist.
RRQ on defense, DRX on attack.
Trying to swing for. Oh wow! Actually managed
We
to get
got
one.
traditional
Yeah, on the
against.
for the early information. They do get
Whoa.
one, and they fall on back with the rotation starting to
Dude,
come on
they
through.
love a waylay.
Still needing to get a little bit more though. Managing to block off the line, but oh, just sidestepped utility. Spammed shots from Monyet. Now possible angle into the site. Boathouse is not cleared yet, so this pistol not going right at all for DRX. Another 2 more kills from Monyet.
Very nice from Monyet on this.
Yeah, flawless pistol to come through from them.
Did DRX
here.
feel like they create question mark over towards
game
it?
plan working a
I take it. With what went on.
And hopefully see a lot of these set strategies come out from RRQ, and then a bit of adjustment needed in the scrap, where their adjustments have been looking, 50-50, so to say. Now, pistol round not working up for
I
DRX.
think the Yoru waylay is much better than the Neon waylay. I'm not sure about that, honestly. I get it on paper. Flash makes sense, but the Neon waylay and actually having like a path for you to safely dash into isn't too bad.
Right now 0 point as well.
I would maybe say comboing that with a fade might be nice instead of the Sova. I think it would probably combo a lot better, but it's just a better Sova map.
Tap from the classic. Always been sensational in doing that, but he can't really get the Bulldog, unfortunately. It's being safeguarded at the moment by not just Crazy Guy.
Cage to try and get the gun. Damn, it's a big win.
So now there's some options for DRX. Is freeing, holding on to the prize because he got the kill, or is he going to give it to someone a little bit more healthy?
Same time, what's the read?
What's the best comp on Ascent currently? Don't know, man.
The relinquishing of the A side at the moment from the defenders with a bit of a mid gap at the moment that they've got to be careful of, which is why Monyet
I think I would run a chamber vice.
With no dark covers available, can't smoke off the A
kind of like the traditional comp of a Yoru in. I think that's pretty nice.
Down, but now by the timing, they're just going to execute on in, have a plant to their heart's content.
I think normal comp's so fine, still like, still works.
RRQ though, got enough utility.
This could honestly be pretty strong.
Full kit on Jemkin.
Depends how their attacks are.
Trying to contend against a Neon and Waylay utility in a post plant, the likes of which you've never seen.
Dude, look at this play from DRX. They know they're gonna go for a fast retake. They plant heavy for sure. They got a camera for info. They still have drone. And they Xiaomin did good to delay though. This is a lot of Mako. Still a double shock on this one.
It's half.
Well,
it is half.
Should still be able to stick it all the way through, but this is already rather
and that is
messy.
huge. This was just a lovely round, to be honest. RRQ kind of messed up giving them the gun over towards B, but they retrieved the gun. RRQ then messed up by giving them the sight, which is like the main thing that you don't want them to do. You don't want to give them space. But this little afterplant thing was cool. They planned so well. Out in the open, they wanted to double wrap short, but they flooded sight a little bit too early, so they only went for one, I think.
Catches it in the end, because when that dark cover of the defenders faded,
they had so much good util. Camera for the first time.
On that one way.
Double shock.
Rough scenes for RRQ getting
yeah, I mean RRQ do make a couple of criminal mistakes, but with what DRX were given, man, they played it so well. Like the idea was so smart.
Another 0 point. I'll just kind of respect the space for now.
One of the differences for RRQ on this defensive side as well is the lack of access to flashes, right? It's only the
Wait, dude, this is a crazy comment. Do you think with DFM making playoffs, G is the worst team in all of VCT right now overall in the last 3-year period? Is you talking? No, dude, it's Furia.
Change that. Currently, it's just the spotting with the 2 players.
Like G also have a chance to do pretty good this one.
Nothing too much.
And you got a 0 point back online for Australia too.
Zeta? Yeah, they're probably GE are probably at least level as Zeta. I guess Zeta had more potential in like the earlier days.
Drone gonna clear him, or is it? I don't know if they spotted him.
2023, yeah, the problem is 2023 exists, you're right.
30 seconds to go. Now the reveal.
Let's see what G does.
They know that there's 3 numbers.
Give him a
They've
chance,
seen
man. This is
3
the best their
different
team's
pieces of
left.
players, util and scanned.
Pop flash and into the site.
Wait, it's
What a
lovely
perfect
pathing.
headshot angle. Generator cleared as well.
Dude, I'm not
Ooh.
even sure I've ever seen a jet
Smoke
path
the
up
front,
towards
not
here.
too bad,
Dude, they're
but
pinging it. They're just like, what the
nonetheless, you
hell?
can't really retrieve
Dude, he's
the weapon.
pathed here and he's killed me on...
Was the main objective right
That's
now.
sick.
Aware of the Cypher as well, but has to just go back into sight.
Now we twiddle our thumbs a little bit, Cushy and Monyet, to see if they can find some chip damage or not. Just
Not expecting that. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do this.
something we know from DRX time and time again is just going to be the slow plays, clearing what they can with the utility and then going in. This is why I always get a bit excited when they do change it up from the norm and go a little bit quicker.
But otherwise, not really overplaying their hand. Successful, thrifty into the upcoming round.
Yeah,
and
it's an insane start for them.
In this one as well is just going to be a good little bonus.
Close enough to an ult or ults, so they can make a good plan here. 3,000, so their money's good.
I mean, they could even consider getting out an operator.
Especially with the round where 2 people survived on the eco and they picked up guns.
Just go with the full rifles in there. Look to play it just as normal again.
Seconds left.
Practically so.
The MV, he's watching the Wolves game, right?
But adjustments
Wait, what
possibly
chat?
needed
What's the
for
Wolves update?
RRQ
Give me a scoreline.
side.
Yeah, these are the spots where you would expect them to be a bit of a set play to come out from RRQ, which even then leads into more of DRX playing a bit slower, right? Expecting that there might be some sort of coordinated pincer move. But right now, just by radar position,
7-5 to Wolves.
Just a little bit more defaulty, spread around the map.
7-4.
It just looked like there was the recall of
Knife
the
hits the
alarm
killjoy,
bot
so they
in
get
mid, so
free
they're gonna
B
re-push that
main
one
control
back
because the
off.
turret
Actually,
goes off. They don't get punished for taking the orb. Not even a little shock. Not even a little bit of damage.
Some information to block off B main because of it.
Yeah, some destruction of that Cypher utility as flashback, so he's got a little bit aware with the camera. As meanwhile, RRQ trying to figure out where these rotations may be happening, where the calm before the storm is. Pop flash on towards A main. He's going to push Jemkin back. Caught a full face to the flash. Face to the flash? Flash to the face. Either way.
We got some util for this though, right?
Oh.
Yeah, you generally expect, though, that this might be a lurk position, right? You just see the Cypher.
And yeah, they only see the Cypher. They actually don't get too much info, but they still 3-person stack.
All of A.
I don't know. I don't know if they got a read, but I guess it's because the A info makes a lot of sense. It was a great flash. Still 3 people on site here. They should be wrecked.
Really gives
4-person with the Omen here. We got an Omen flash.
The spam coming up from
An Omen flash stairs.
RQ is prepared for the whole.
Oh, the KO. Dude, the KO ult kind of wrecked him a little bit, but there's just too many on site.
Spike, but can't really get out or do anything else. 15 seconds left
Gotta
to go.
gotta give a shout out to Jemkin there. He doesn't have any impact on the kill, kills, but he wins the round.
On the back
That info is just
flash in A main from Estrella, and you force Jemkin back, but then there's nothing else to succeed that as well. You kind of do start to wonder, is that just a bit of a fake flash to keep us interested at A? So some forward progression from Jemkin to get a good read. Just giving that comm to the team that they know it's going to end in B, rotate our forces there and hold down the fort. Quite successful. Doesn't really matter that the null command is in play when you just got shots starting to come on out.
Dude, they went for the res and it's the easiest little lineup.
Keep them vibes up. RRQ, not too shabby at all, but definitely seeing, you know, how they need to really pilot this composition in order to make it work.
Well, there's a big gap in mid at the moment from RRQ's side of things, so an opportunity for DRX if they see that there's no investment of that utility. That is disgusting from Marco. Pre-fire on the standard peak line, removing Jemkin. Now you got options.
Rough way to start the rounds.
Of course, we still
or a sick way to start the rounds.
Generally, DRX will use now drone to start to clear it as well. But do they want to play a little bit more hastily, not lead the time to lead on down? 1v1 fights kind of, or 1vx fights for RRQ side, wherever DRX go.
If Monyet gets a kill, he gets his ult. Not that it's really going to change too much.
Maybe a slight chance for Xferro to try to play spoiler, but gotta work.
Dude, hit him on the head with a knife, basically. It's nice from Monyet. Needs to get that kill back. Does.
Being able to deny entry for
Wall
now
creates the
pops the
pressure. They could have gone back to side.
Yeah,
they could
just
also be
timing
in the
of
same
0 point
pulse
that
here
goes
as well,
through
so they've
Monyet
also
on
got
the
to
right
clear
angle
this.
to deny
Recon
that.
from
That
spawn
0 point
hits
goes
in
in,
35
completely
seconds.
upside down angle of approach for DRX.
What do
get
they
in,
do?
collapse and overwhelm. 30 seconds to go in this 4 versus 4. DRX, they need
Wait
to
for the
start to
smoke,
make
Heaven
some
to
money
swing.
moves.
3 people on side again.
Not too much off the util, so
Oh,
straight
they're
in
not
with
on
a
the same
strafe.
page.
Hyunmin, double kill
They're
now.
not on the
Freak
same
chiming in
page,
as
and
well.
Hyunmin's has
All 3 of
completely
those
owned them.
kills were
Dude,
individually
one wanted
picked
to
out by
face, one wanted to
RRQ. None of them
TP.
were in coordination. DRX feels like those ones were just hitting your shots.
There's lovely
on the
shots from
players when they
Hyunmin. You got to
the
give him that, but
opportunity. Push comes to shove. It's down to the wire
yeah,
again, though.
when in
Gets
doubt, gun
really
out.
low. 4 alive. Still build up this economy. You can have another go at it in the next round for RRQ too, though, right? Cushy, 2450 if he's able to survive a gun over and a drop for a teammate. Jemkin and Crazy Guy fine. Monyet will be requesting the gun after the overdrive just gets
Even the
weighted
Euro
out in its
Cypher
entirety.
Deadlock Cypher on this map.
DRX will
I
once
think it's
again
fine.
reclaim the lead here.
I think it's not too bad.
Oh,
It's definitely hard. If you don't have a good
On.
caller,
Cushy needs to have
a lot of the
some
time you're gonna
shots
lose.
here, and he can't do it either. Happy things for DRX, 4 alive. All your opponents down for the count. You'll still force out an investment for RRQ, but I think they need to force out a bit of a different look at it. What is that? He's just jumped onto the ledge and the first bullet has found him.
Cerebral
That's
plays.
criminal. Look at this from Hyunmin though. 1, 2, and then the third from Freeing. All of them snappy shots for sure.
Zifex with the tier 1. Thanks so much for the 29 months, bro. I appreciate that.
RRQ are walking in towards. Got to see some adaptations come through from RRQ in the mid-rounding against a composition that has, you know, been around on this map for the test of time, substituting out a Cypher for a Killjoy, sure. But they still play very commonly the same. There you got some main aggression from RRQ, the Paranoia and the Lightspeed play going together as a team. And DRX were expecting this. It's what I talked about earlier, Quack. They allow the space to be found and hopefully find an opener. There goes.
Dude.
The
Oh,
Lightspeed,
he just ran out of his little TP.
Safe enough.
And I think he popped it thinking he still had
It
it.
is Jemkin after all, so there's
And he just kind of got
tendency
caught
for
out in the
some of these plays to
open.
happen.
Marco down though.
What it
means
felt
that there's
like.
no option for smoke, so it's a little
Insta
bit more
hit.
sticky.
It's
in
an
towards the side
the
itself.
Omen
You
smoke
remove
leaked
Xero,
out, and
though.
then he just straight up
That's
spammed
why
it
they
if he
kinda
came
wanna
up on
go
the
in
mini
fast
map, but
and hot and heavy as
might have seen the
well.
gun also.
Whee!
Big play.
Can't really work
The
on
big
the
play
smokes
from
or
you.
flashes. Oh, the Hunter's Fury too. Monyet just
Damn,
went in,
Hyunmin is
wrench into their plans. Hyunmin though being able to
Hyunmin
shoot
is
it out
just
as
winning
well.
rounds.
Flashback, managing to
He is
save
just
up the
out aiming
round.
A
everyone.
couple of players caught out with util in possession. Feels like it wasn't the immediate
Monyet, no,
finishing
he
off of
went
his prey
for a
from
bold
Monyet
ball
there on
play.
Australia,
He
but
nearly
still
owned
gets
the
job
round.
done. Reaction's not quick
Trading
enough for Freeing
places.
to get out of that Hunter's Fury, but the rest of the DRX guys in the scrap there actually did just have their guns available too. The trade on the back of that flashbang, you know.
Dude, what is that?
DRX were
Not even on the
prepared
minimap.
for that play of RRQ. It's just that the
It's just
adaptation's
trying
a
to
little bit
spam
later
if
on into
someone's
the piece
taking a
in the
timing
2
to
versus
dodge
2,
the drone.
essentially. Everyone had their guns up there.
And 2
And
rounds
DRX
force him
weather the
down to
storm
an
of the
eco.
duels, back to the pistols for RRQ once again.
Hyunmin's going insane.
I'm expecting a timeout approach. Maybe even in the next round, Quack, when the guns are
I
going to be
think
back in.
Lohan has
the
some
hands
kind
of
of
RRQ.
beef with Killjoy.
Crazy Guy, a
Nah,
couple
I
of
think
ults
it's
that will
just,
be
I
present
think
as
it's
well.
Nat's priority, to be honest. Let's put him on
Trying
Cypher.
to stay concealed.
Put him on
Omen
Cypher
flash
Viper.
Deployed already though. And here comes the pop flash play. Hyunmin onto the top of the generator. Doesn't check below. Xero,
Oh, he
though,
nearly picked up
will
the
get done
guns.
from
Fast
behind.
flood in.
Marco and the
Monyet's
rest
gonna
of
have to
the
do a
team
madness
fan
again.
out. Now just Monyet stuck inside of hell.
Uh-oh.
Surely another
Dude.
shot.
Monyet's,
The RRQ is pretty
dude,
low as
Monyet's
well. The weapon
crazy.
now picked up. There's a chance.
Look at what he's doing in these rounds.
But Monyet looking the wrong way.
Ah, it's so
And it's a
unlucky. He was like, if
savior
the
of a
team,
round for flashback.
if he was
Shouldn't
here, he
have
would have
gone
swung
that
out to
way.
try
It was
trade
an
him
eco
earlier.
for RRQ, and they
Thought he
tried
was going for the round the world luck.
to steal the round
Man,
away.
Monyet is 12-4, and honestly, I feel like he deserves
In
at
that
least
moment
one
as
of these
well, just
rounds.
Couldn't pick up the gun that was on the floor. Leads to being a little bit unfortunate for the likes of Xero. You can see the timer was paused, Quack, too, so we got a timeout from RRQ, you assume, going into the next round. And then you would hope for some adjustments.
Weber,
and some
hello, mate, how we doing?
recognition. You know, the awareness of how DRX are playing this map time and time again on that attacking side is slow, methodical, calculated plays
The RRQ
for
comp.
RRQ with this.
I was talking about it earlier, yeah. I think on attack it like
makes sense.
You can actually do some stuff that means that the Waylay can work.
Together at the moment on this defensive side, feels like they really do need these set plays.
Dude, somehow they're just struggling on defense with it. But it should be okay at defense. They never like to fight for space though. They were doing on bind.
DRX.
I don't know, man.
I mean, this is almost carrying forward from the previous map as well. The way that Mako was locking down A main. You got the Waylay, you got the Neon, and you really need to find ways to make that work.
You know what region you're doing best in pick'ems? Pacific, I think. I think I've only got 3 wrong in Pacific so far.
Second kill and get out, or you're looking for a retake.
Maybe 4.
It kind of feels like DRX
I think it's 3
for a lot of those situations right now.
It might be 4 actually. Talon beat T1.
Something different to the recipe that RRQ are cooking on this defensive side with this round after that timeout. An operator.
Oh, Nilzinho's here. Hello, Nil. Sorry, mate.
Point and shoot, hopefully.
Wouldn't ignore SCW or MSK. That is true.
Might definitely be an avenue for these.
You know who my favorite teammates were.
DRX are just
too late. He's already taken offense. Good.
Holding at the extremities, seeing no overextension from RRQ. But by the time
big round.
Dark cover fading, will they walk into Jemkin's crosshairs? Yeah, they will. Estrella peeks before the smoke comes into fruition.
That is going to be a possible gap, though. DRX will continue.
Wait, Neil, is that
to
true?
launch this B split with the alarm bot.
That's wild behavior.
Yeah, Cushy playing right next to it as well. Not going to go for the immediate swing behind it. Just going to give the respect over to DRX, where mid control is lost. Monyet to shut the door, but get caught off. Just like
guys, you have too many ults to lose this round. Let's see some ults. It's over ult. There's one. Looks good.
Can he finish him off? Yes, he can.
Wow. Still being able to delay because of it, but DRX find other entrances. Oh, Crazy Guy still holding up.
Dude, this guy is locking down B. Omen ult for fast.
From the shadows
Omen flash hit both.
It's additional support. Oh, another shot.
Dude, I had to see Flashback send that. I wanted to see Flashback have some confidence in the flash there.
From the shadows from Xfero to get over there.
Dude, Crazy Guy's doing great. Great work on B. He's 1 and 2 rounds on back of B.
Back of the site as well. Playing deeper. Options with the convergent pass from Jemkin that on his rotation over could have potentially even utilized if needed. Got a couple of moments where these players are just peeking out just prematurely too. Gonna have to rein that one in. But that conversion on the back of the timeout, you would feel a very needed one for RRQ. Now the challenge for them is to try and find a second round in a row, because all of them so far have just been
contact to the turret
in isolation. Be a targeted play at the moment against Flashback. RRQ would think better of it though, seeing nothing's at mid, so it's either A main or B.
Oh, Boom relegated? No, they have enough points that they're
at the moment, not too much.
Most likely. It's like 99% basically.
Oh, but now they go hunting. Now they get the information. RRQ
maybe 95%
to get the right read, and Flashback
but they'll be in Ascension.
But gets removed.
So quick rotations now.
Yeah, that's nice and proactive. It's A retake though.
Yeah, the jig is up. DRX are known.
Still trying to go in fast though, but stopped, stalled by this operator. Potential spam angles as well coming through from A short. DRX.
Mako's gonna have to do a lot.
It's 5 versus 3. Even if the lane goes
3
down
over
right
towards
now,
door. I think you're just gonna use the ult to try to keep it clean. Yeah, they are. All over towards site and stun close. It's a lovely retake.
But it's definitely not going to happen. Flawless for RRQ.
Very nicely done from them, to be honest with you. Just
yeah, and they needed a clean round, so this was great.
For some of that early information.
Force them down to an eco. 2 people that can't buy.
In through B main, clearing out Flashback. Just with that space, you know exactly what's happening on the other side of the map. Bit of ambition from Crazy Guy on the operator. But it does connect on the first shot and the second as well. And as I said, the ultimate, definitely the angle there to get the closer with the way that that covers, you know, all of the plantable space and hell. 4 to 5, RRQ knocking on DRX's door. We now call a timeout.
Waylay ult. It's like a breach ult, I guess. Breach ult, fade ult kind of area of effect. Makes everyone slow.
Knowing that the op is quite the formidable presence, needs to eliminate that.
The thing for me at the moment is how many rounds will DRX be finding on this attacking side, because you know when the switch up happens as well, RRQ are going to you know, be on this style that they had on the last map of Bind as well. Get to a couple
Makes
of these
Waylay
strokes,
faster,
look to
yeah.
go in speed, in
Waylay gets
slow, they
a
can throw,
little speed buff.
very different utility
Like,
sets
like
out
he
that
had a stim
forces
pack.
DRX to really think, you know, really get those brain juices flowing, and how these rounds are looking to play out. It was something that was really cool from RRQ on the last map, but as the desk kind of highlighted,
You have to call the timeout
DRX
before the
was
round ends as a
shooting
coach? Nah, you can call it in
majority of
the
the time.
buy rounds.
couple
But
of
I think you
those
have to do it by a
cheeky
certain
plays are getting
time.
the better of them.
Like if you hear the
Now, though,
original
the
call of the
opportunity with
IGL
this
and you don't
lesser
like it, you
equipped
probably have
DRX
you
on the
probably
back
have
of
enough
that
time
timeout
to
for RRQ to try and tie it up.
press the button. I don't know what the
Mid-door,
cutoff time is
mid-fight.
these days. Used to be like 15 seconds when I was coaching.
0 point dodged.
You
from
get like
the
15
mid
seconds to
players
hear
too.
what they're saying and then you can get involved.
Wow.
It might be different these
Just a
days. It's
whole
been a while.
Yeah, you know it's going to be B when you hear that drone come out. You hear the rest of the utility too. There's going to be a very quick flank available.
Okay,
here
so
for
RRQ were happy to leave site as a
DRX should be
retake
aware of
though.
it as well, but, oh,
Just trying to
too
get
good
kills
a
off of
spray.
They're hoping that they
spamming.
can
We've got a
finish
fast
off
push behind.
Flashback,
Trip
you
lets
would
them know that
assume,
there's
but now
one
they've
behind.
destroyed the trap.
Flashback.
Flank is known.
Does he expect? Well, he
It
knows
is a
now.
half-buy after all. Flashback is trying to make it work as best as possible, but here comes Munyet with the overdrive. Everyone's stuck in the
Yunmin
site.
though. Yunmin's raid boss right now.
You got some ult and utilities, but not really wanting to commit them just yet. 0 point pretty good, but still RQ continuing to push up front. Shorty close range, and now just Estrella completely slowed.
Dude, you can see the
Trying to
spike. He knows
hold
it's
around
fake.
the spike. Nobody daring
Just
to
waiting out
challenge
the
just yet, but it's a
smoke.
full
Yes.
trio, and that will be that.
Handled well.
Yeah, you don't want to go into that dark cover there and give an
It's the
opportunity
same at the
for them to win
moment.
it. They know that they've got timing on their side still for a successful retake. Just wait for the dark cover
Yeah,
to
maybe.
fade.
I mean, maybe you can do it
Then
after
just
15
exposes
seconds then.
Where he is 5 to 5, we do get it all tied up. Good awareness from RRQ. Stuck in towards mid.
Is it only one team gets promoted? No, it'll be
Recognize
two
that, well,
teams. So
everybody
say
has
that
to be on
Nongshim
the
and
side
Boom are in
or in
Ascension.
They
It
put
will
the
be the top
utility to
two
the
from
test. They put
Ascension.
their positions and bodies on the line
So
as
every kind of tier 2
getting
team from their
towards the site.
region should be praying for the downfall of the other teams.
At the end. Now is a good test, though. Now is the weaponry back in the possession.
Obviously a little bit
of
wrecked in
DRX.
Americas because G2's already made it.
And with a null command at the ready from Estrella as well.
The
is it
Hay
gonna be
Watchers,
an
bro,
angle
they
to
must be
just
going
get
crazy for the
towards one of
Gentlemates
these strokes,
games.
pop that and go.
You want
It worked
Gentlemates
last
to
time.
lose and they're losing 12 4s, 12 5s.
Mid pressure from the
sixes.
operator and the bottom mid
Must be the
players too.
sickest watch ever.
Getting the better of DRX in the last rounds. Need to make sure that they don't get crunched upon. But are going to group up towards this A site together. Definitely gives me a bit of the feeling that they are wanting to drop down this null command and go together as a team.
Just a set play. Still though, they might get slowed, but bypass for now.
This
Yunmin
guy's-
getting the drop
this
on the
guy's doing
Munyet.
way
Maybe a
too
slide
much,
angle
man.
as well. They'll shut down by Xpharaoh.
Yunmin's
Still
doing
though,
way
Estrella
too much. That's a
able
big
to
kill over
come back
towards B. Is
into the
maybe an
fight.
overstep. I
Now,
didn't
the
see how
neural
crazy guy
theft
handled
is
it.
not available for flashback, so he's just going to have to
And
take
they
this
can call
space
them
and
back and they
feel
weren't
like it
expecting
was a
the lag.
reposition over to the B
And do
side.
they
didn't
now
know
go
where
back
Marco
to
just
A?
used his from the shadows at the moment.
Mako hasn't
So
taken the
there's
space
a
yet.
double-edged component in this round where a DRX still looking to end
Wow, it's nice
this one.
though.
Flashback is
Flashback's
selling
doing good work here.
a great
Baited
bit of
it
a
so
fake
heavy.
over towards this
Oops.
side of the corner.
Dude, double
Wins
miss
that
from
duel,
Jemkin in
and
this round.
now RRQ recognize it's not the B site.
Are
Flashback,
both
a great
Apex and
salesman.
Gentlemates relegated?
We would buy a lot of
Not
stuff
yet.
from him,
They
but,
got to win both
yeah,
games.
the round's pretty much done.
Both of them.
Cushy, can you get a frag to get your lockdown online? Perhaps. You got a couple of different players that you could try, but another plant
So
is
yes.
definitely untenable.
Dude, they can win both. They can win both games.
Still gonna try. Jiggled by freeing now. We can pretty much look at the
Apex
next
face
round.
Fnatic
Oh, yeah.
next.
There's no way that he's
Ooh.
retaking this one. There's his lockdown. Would have had it in death anyway. Which
Wait,
will-
don't Fnatic
is what
face
will-
Liquid? Took a week after.
DRX will claim the 6th round. It's a bit of a slower end to that
Yeah,
one
do
there,
you want the
Clark,
op?
but hey, successful with the
You
null
say
command
no.
pop going on in. But aim punch immediately.
I want to see how crazy guy
for
dies
the
here.
frag that Hyundai
Did he
finds
overstep?
here. We'll get to see it from his POV now, clearing the angles. Could have been a different way, but that one goes with Munyet if he finds the kill. If the resurrection, you know, the Hunter's Fury finds a different player, not KO too. Last round of the half now.
Do you think Envy can do?
Team
I
RRQ are going to be able to answer to tie it up
think
again.
Envy can do better than the current teams. I haven't watched Envy enough, but probably.
for this space.
I think the level of tier
No
2 teams
immediate
has improved quite a
engagements.
lot, to be honest.
It's going to send
Year after year.
RRQ
It's not looking
clear a
good
bit
for
of this
Wolves. Wait, what's the
mid
Wolves
spot
score?
too. A lot of stock in this operator of Jemkin, and it might be something that can
11-9.
DRX
My
are
goodness.
heading towards this B site. They use the drone first.
Must be feeling the
It's
nerves.
their best option, and they do so as well.
Big drone for Jemkin, rotates
lot of
late,
work
and
for
we did a
Jemkin to do,
recon over towards middle to get info, so B
Still
is like
holding the
insanely
angle now.
weak right now.
Oh, but it's the updraft over.
Oh, what a shot.
Forces the crosshair to
Yaman's
go
so good.
offline.
Okay, Crazy Guy has to kill too.
DRX's way into the site. Crazy Guy, the only one here.
And
Monyet might
at the
have
same
arrived
time,
with a
DRX
fast
have to
lane,
like
but will it
hold
be
on
enough?
to this bit of
Mako
map
with the
control because they're up
spams
against a
prevents him from
Killjoy.
going through. Crazy Guy.
Dude, Yaman,
shut
man.
down.
How many rounds are you winning?
And they're just all falling like flies. Flashback claims the last two. The announcer says one enemy remaining, but the job was essentially just done there. 7-5 DRX. Recognizing that a couple of these slower grouped plays and just to the protocols of clearing the corners with utility. Get over that operator when you know that it's online because of that owl drone that gets dropped. And well, as soon as you get that neural theft in, it kind of feels a little bit too easy to get the closing at the end. Now, in the halftime break, is what I actually get excited for, right? When you always get different compositions from teams, I like to see how they pivot things onto their attacking side, because generally that's where they, you know, it looks a bit more flashier. It looks a little bit more stylish.
He did work.
5-7, not too bad off the
Flashback,
first half
yeah,
for
flashback was
RRQ.
important here as
Still a
well.
chance for them to
He
really
had a nice,
bounce
nice
back.
couple of impact
Double
rounds.
duelist, you're back onto the attack, and this is where you really get to shine.
The
Yeah,
team
I
has
mean,
high hopes of ascending.
RRQ,
really
when
wants
they ran
to.
the deadlock
Why sign
side
players
for
who
Bump with
can't play if
Yoro,
you
their
ascend?
attacking side
I mean,
was
it's
kind
more
of
about the
abysmal,
org.
right? It was
First
two
of all,
rounds.
that's like, if that's your best
So
way
that
of,
composition, if they
if
ran
that's
that
your best
here,
way of
didn't give
winning,
me,
then
a
you
lot
should
of
sign those
confidence.
players.
But now that it's something different and DRX are really having to coordinate together as a team to try
And then
and
you
figure
just
things out,
you just
it
gotta deal
could
with it when
be
you get
the
into
slow start on
Ascension.
DRX's side
I guess
to
you're just
adapt
basically
that
just talking about
gives
players that
RRQ
are
a
under
bit of an
18.
edge.
Which means, nonetheless, you're still going to want that pistol. You're going to want to snowball that into
Not drop the second round.
Yeah, definitely not. Still, though, the fact that they managed to stabilize 5-7, we'll tip our hats to that. But here we go with RRQ. Currently now, all positioned towards this A site.
Now I was going to bring up, you got the pistol round stats there that you can see for 10th and 3rd. It's a very stark difference, but in an even higher point of view, RRQ's attacking side has been
2-1 on the
way worse than
pistols.
their defensive side.
DRX
Third bottom versus third
pretty much
top
having a
in
good
that
start
respective
every
order.
half at the
So
moment.
now they're going to the third bottom attacking side in the VCT Pacific League for this stage.
This stage. Well, DRX already sensing a lot of the early utility, are now prepared.
Ooh.
0 point.
Dodge the
Not too
knife from
much.
either side. They might feel like they can pop here. Drone goes over towards middle as well, creates a little bit of pressure. So
utility on Jemkin.
question mark bottom middle.
Relay bolt from Monyet.
You know
with
for
the
sure it's a
ghost.
2-on-2.
Wait for the reveal, paranoia pop, you would assume, over to that A site. See if there's a bit of a fake that Crazy Guy can sell, but we're already in Quack.
There we go. Those two
Wee,
duelists.
wee.
One
Mako
on
went
both
for a big play.
sides, and that's Monyet now down. Estrella
Imagine
quickly going back
he
up
was
to
able to do
A
it.
late lurk.
Didn't love the setup from DRX. He's just kind of on his own a little bit. But
It's keeping Freeing a little bit interested in mid.
Gonna have to keep our eyes
whoa,
on
what is that?
Meanwhile, RRQ with the spike down, just happy to hold. DRX needing to make a move.
It's a really hard retake.
0.4
Got no
now.
smoke over towards A main. Perma crossfire.
Just an available shock dart. Meaning they're just going to have to fan all the way throughout. Jemkin knows this, so just happy to hold the angle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he got
Continuing
the
to
last as
repeat
well.
Again and again. A 4K.
Let's see
in
how
the
he's done
pistol
that
round.
then.
Jemkin POV,
Forgot to mention the raid
Those
boss on site.
Looked and sounded just sinister from him. Tap, tap, and they're all dead. It definitely is another explosive play to come through from RRQ when they get their collective forces ready at the choke. Kind of reminds me a little bit of what was working for Boom in their stage 1 play
Oof.
on this map, right? They get to the choke point,
Oh.
they just explode into the sites.
Makes it look
They don't
easy.
have the double initiator layering that you can get on in. Definitely have to cut a couple of corners in that regard in your information.
The side here looked
game
pretty
around
good.
the map. But a
These
pistol
two.
round collected for RRQ, looking to tie things up unless we see this second round here dropped. Because you never want to say never.
Sharpen the Humnan's hands, but, well, RRQ right now trying to go off across mid.
Yeah, it's clearing that no one's there. You wouldn't really expect a bit of a mid-trap and a
More
pistol
excited for 100
anyways,
Thieves or Sen C9.
Know. Now you got a bit of a delayed
I mean, Sen C9 really.
play with the Owl drone.
If MIBL looked a bit better, I'd be more excited for that.
This Sheriff.
He's going wider on the angle, just trying to hold it as they cross into market. Meanwhile, Cushy holding down the back.
Nearly died.
A little bit too much movement means that we're back into the A site. Got a good stun up into tree, and the rest of them are just happy to stream in. But
God!
Suddenly into heaven. 3 kills already, and has a tailwind to get himself out.
I thought he hit that shot, not gonna lie.
Dude, yeah,
I thought he might
hit anything.
Picked up a weapon as well. An Owl drone and a recon. What can you do with these? Can you pull away this Thrifty?
Potential recon, but he places it around the edge of the smoke in case someone's hiding inside.
Get him as he's timing.
Not too much just
Is
yet.
He meant to shoot the door?
Gonna use that Owl drone.
Were they hoping that the smoke was gonna time out?
Hiding inside a boathouse and the other one inside a main. Ooh!
Nice
perfect shot from Xfero. And now that's freeing flashed up. You're running out of time. Just goes in for the swing. Good damage, but RRQ still manages to save the round. I'm
just a little bit surprised that Hyunmin didn't follow that drone in as well when it started to 360 swivel degree on the high sensitivity.
Chance of them making champs pretty much done.
Kill on towards Cushy and mid as well from Australia. But still, I am liking the way that Jemkin is using these saturates actually. He's using them to some good success, right? I found Marco in the pistol round where he was trying to shroud and step up and away, but it slows you from being able to do that. That time, the combo with that Nano Swarm really pushes you out in a sticky spot. So if we've got a couple of more of those just well-placed utility bits from RRQ, should look pretty neat.
John, Fetcher was insane.
Guns in possession for DRX, who split their utility across the map with the Cypher.
Okay, bonus is looking alright. 1 away, well, 2 away from Jemkin's ult.
Should be right as rain unless Crazy Guy does have those shock darts at the ready to remove.
It's going to be a slow default.
And see some
especially look at the China points.
Traps as well. When Waylay first come out, right, you had some Cyphers that were getting that nerdy tech ready to counter the Waylay light speeds. Be interested to see what Flashback may have.
I mean, they're kind of done. They need to pray for Trace's downfall.
Still in position towards short. Ooh!
Gotta pray
for that.
Estrella.
Whereas the DRX now trying to get in position, but nonetheless, RQ a little bit too fast, too furious.
Well, Jemkin's 1 away from getting this plant, the ult, if he planted. Would have been here in this round.
Spike planted.
Check and see if they can get a couple of cheeky spams.
Paranoia for Marco, but no recon online just yet. Dark cover to put towards main. And the team needs to start to get this retake happening.
Oh, dude, they're in trouble. It's going to be a big dash through door into the smoke.
Still waiting for some of the utility to come online. Meanwhile, RRQ will get proactive, but as soon as they swing out from door, 3 kills, flashback out from heaven, and it's Xfero stuck inside of hell.
Not a good plant for him.
Trying to reposition, but the cage blocks him off, reveals his location. Flashback playing ring around the Rosie, up around the corners and the boxes. Mako sticking it all the way through.
My goodness.
He spins.
Mako started spinning, man. He started spinning. He wasn't fully convinced. Jemkin does have ult into this one. They did enough damage. This is a big swing round.
In the way that he piloted the Vice in the last map into this one as well, just ever being present around the map. You know, selling the fakes, being there as a body to watch.
Great little dash out from him.
Just be supportive in the retake, in the plays. Absolutely love
the spin, yeah, it was like slow-mo in comparison to Forsaken's.
DRX, rather their first buy round, but we'll have another one from RRQ here to keep things entertaining, to maybe even keep things in a back and forth nature. Early utility chip damage delivered towards Cushy as the Owl drone potentially has to be destroyed, but it will be
the playoff games award points as well. No.
Forward.
If you get third, you get 3. Well. If you get 4th, you get 4. Nope. Other way around. You get third, you get 4. You get 4th, you get 3. You don't get more for coming 4th.
Where this convergent pass is going to go.
Nothing else until that point.
Start to come towards this A site
so if you're a Wolves fan, you got to hope that all the teams with the most points come first and second, and you got to hope that Trace don't get third or 4th.
So it doesn't quite hit onto him. Meanwhile, Mako in the corner as well, being able to take out and deal with Jemkin. Everyone from
this
DRX
was a straight up shutdown.
Avoided a lot of the utilities. just
That's a little rough, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2-4 loss bonus. Yeah, with the ult. I mean, it looked like DRX knew this was happening or something. I mean, they were very heavy over towards the site. They had to set up perfect for this. I think he knew that this area wasn't going to get ulted as well, so he just went anti.
That one's a bit of a rough one for RRQ. See it in the replay and how it comes up.
Guys, the pause is perfect for it.
With him. That hurts. Marco even tried stepping into the open, but
dude, they had the best setup for this.
Was already into the site to dispatch of Monyet before he died, almost in the same frame. So DRX will hold the lead.
Now it's going to be the stinger by.
Yeah, going to see if they can potentially just get Jemkin in and maybe even Monyet with a bit of a stun. Line up at the ready, crazy guy with the recon too.
Thorough to clear the corner. 3-person here, kill trip.
DRX, what a big round.
No recon. When's the drone come out?
If RRQ can find it.
Just going full commit, but Hyunmin's prepared. Tailwinds into safety. Now continuing to hold off for stairs as well as lane.
Oh, it's a freebie.
A wild TP, and Hyunmin quickly dispatches up at 3 kills to the
Hyunmin's looking really good.
Flashback holding out from lane.
Nicely done from DRX. They do not drop to the Stinger Force and the pistols to potentially get the better of them. Double digits. An opportunity for DRX to run away with this map, and RRQ want nothing of it. You're assuming that this is going to be a timeout
goes in, and a lot of talk about orbs at the moment.
They
got that server one away. They at least need to default. They can't just site hit like this. It's 2 in a row though. I mean, I don't blame them for site hitting like this.
To get in towards the site there.
But they need to at least like take mid control.
That would have found anyone at stairs. The fact that it is Hyunmin.
At least I get some sleep with the 2-0s, mate. I'm watching Liquid Academy in
potentially could have gone
50 minutes.
Way, but yep. Didn't happen.
Keeper said no sleep today.
Now to have a discussion, because for RRQ, if you can't fashion yourselves a really good, strong couple of attacking rounds, may very well be map done, which is also series done now.
And you don't want to look back when you're deep into playoffs, or maybe not even then, just thinking, I didn't have enough championship points because of this one series.
And that's why this is such a pivotal match as well. 10-10 on the points. They get in towards
Wolves'
playoffs.
chances to make champs. I mean, they just got to prey on people's downfall.
Sure, right? Every team you'll want
they need a team to not go on a run that doesn't have any points.
Right? The approach is going to be get top 2. You don't have to worry about the point situation. Especially for teams that aren't really towards the top, right? Like when we can think of Talon, for example.
That's why you want to take those wins as much as possible. And
how do I feel about Estrella? I like Estrella, to be honest.
Comp for a reason.
I think he's best when he's on Fade, though. I think he's definitely best when he's on...
Classic, typical DRX fashion. The flash is the recon. It's all set up perfectly.
He's best when he's on Scan.
Triple kill at the
Dude, this was nice, man. They
hey,
call...
remember this old Vision Strikers
Yeah, this is old school Vision Strikers. RRQ are so in their own head about what they want to do for the big buy rounds, and they're just sitting in the one pause that completely gets wrecked from this.
Destroy you.
Oh, off of a timeout too. That hurts.
Different version though. They like faked it over towards middle and then pushed heavy from B main. It was their own little version of it. Recon late, TP into the smoke. KO goes over towards B.
Flashes, good plays.
Yeah, so they like faked it pretty heavy, so you're focusing here, but then the fast pressure comes from here. It was nice, man.
May very well be
Where's the Sova short?
That comes through from the attackers here. The Bulldogs echoing out do not give you stellar confidence, do they?
Now you've got a couple of ultimates to work off of. Bit of mid control, but DRX, great vision. Spots out the top of Monyet.
That's nice. Dude, that's a classic, though.
Repeaks as well. Oh my goodness, Hyunmin, no!
We speak about this quite a lot, right? When you're just on attack and you do that timeout and it's a big important round, everyone's focusing on the new plan.
See how much more
and then they just kind of forget you don't have that person that says we should hold for 5 seconds in case they do something aggro. Everyone's just locked in on, okay, we take middle, then maybe we do this.
Not looking to give it. Oh my
Dude,
goodness,
Hyunmin is...
The trade from
Hyunmin last 2 weeks has looked like
2v4.
top form Hyunmin, like kickoff Hyunmin.
And Asher just comes back in. Keeps himself concealed. The flash coming in perfectly. Jemkin, though, trying to bail him out. Being able to get a shot in. Mako's still on the site. And one by one, more DRX players arrive.
Really
Flashback
sick, man.
once again, holding tree.
DRX,
and another kill
DRX
to
are
put
looking
them
kind of
up
nice.
Map at series point.
Gorgeous from Hyunmin in that round. The 3 kills.
Get more confidence with their map
pool
pool as well the more I watch. Still don't think
the
the bind's good, but
and just how he's navigating this one and the shots at the ready.
I like their corrode the other day.
Reads. The aim punch doesn't really matter. His Phantom is looking great. Abusing it a little bit, one could argue, but hey, he's doing the damage where the damage is needed. 5 in a row now to come through from DRX, and that's 5 series points that they have to play with.
RRQ, oh my god. Well, DRX just goes in for a Talos Crunch. RRQ reads it, and they want to stream into A.
Gotta remember, in a retake though, Quack, there's a
double kill trip
command available for Australia, freeing one away from a Hunter's Fury. But on the flip side,
focus over towards shorts, do another kill trip for under.
Get in towards this site, they can set
Kim
themselves
finds
up for
it.
a 5 versus 5. Force the space territory because they got the lockdown in just before the null command was
man,
popped.
they got that Killjoy ult down perfectly. Couldn't have been any better timing. As the KO ult goes down. Big duel over towards A main, it's going to be very late.
But it's a full 5v5.
Gonna lock them in. Or are they actually going for this?
Still want to keep those rounds up as well for the upcoming ones.
Good suppression.
No way, nice knife.
Continuing to go in for it. Couple watching towards the back of A main. Mako is trying to flank silently. Estrella going up, gets traded. But here comes Monyet on the overdrive. No, he gets stopped.
Oh, man.
Mako coming up with another kill. Hyunmin with a blade storm. And
that's an impressive retake.
DRX,
they were so patient with this.
They end out this
they look good.
map. It's a
they look good. This is very, very nice. So much distraction over towards site. Mako played it well.
It's some good revenge from the stage 1 upper semi-final where they lose that all